feeling of being overwhelmed, deflated, defeated, demoralized. Oh my goodness. Frequently, I see this come in greater ways when the person has gotten healthier themselves and they're trying to set appropriate boundaries with the addict. So I see people overwhelmed when, their spouse goes out and spends thousands of dollars on a gaming computer for their addicted child. I see this when people get control of the internet and it's not accessible in their household anymore, and the neighbor gives them access to their internet. I, your own children uh, buy widgets for their addicted sibling. That setting boundaries is hard. It's a difficult path. It's not fun to be that person. And I really see the despair come in. It's not just the magnitude of addiction. It's the number of people willing to put their little fingers in the pot who don't live with the consequences and make things worse. So, yeah, that sense of being completely and totally flattened. Yep, I've been there. I've seen it over and over and over again. The important thing is to know what to do when you're on the floor. You don't stay down there. You don't stay there. How do you respond? And your response needs to be consistent. It may be as you're taking a dive, you ask for help, instead of waiting until you're completely flattened. It may be as you're setting limits and people are going to undermine you, that you have those resources that you go to that go, yep, 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 yep. We got to let it play out and keep you up and encouraged. August 11th. When I feel I just can't face the world and want nothing more than to bury my head under the covers and hide, I know I need an Al-Anon meeting. I may have to push myself out the door, but I always feel better and saner when I break the isolation and reach out for help. I usually feel relief the minute I walk into an Al-Anon room, even if it's a meeting I've never attended before. I find a healing, comforting power in these rooms, a power greater than myself. And because my higher power speaks through other people, I often hear exactly what I need. We all go through periods of sadness, lethargy, grief, and that's part of life. But depression can become a habit, and that perpetuates itself. And unless I intercede by acting on my own behalf, all Al-Anon cannot solve every problem. And if depression lingers, I may want to consider seeking professional help. But more often than not, what I need to do is to bring my body to an Al-Anon meeting. I know that no matter how I feel, when I take action to get some help, I make myself available to a higher power in these rooms. Today's reminder: when in doubt, I will go to an Al-Anon meeting and invite my higher power to do for me what I cannot do for myself. Here's the quote. There are times when I have to hurt through a situation, and when this happens, the choice is not whether to hurt or not to hurt, but what to do while I am hurting. That's the end of the quote. It's from a little book called In All Our Affairs. What occurred to me as I was doing this reading is that so I go, going to church on Sunday can sometimes be the most difficult thing in the world, getting there, getting there. I remember one time I was trying to get to church, it was like Cinco de Mayo, and 45 minutes later, I got the last part of church and then went home. But uh, please don't take the roadblocks that occur in along the way as don't let those deter you. go and get encouragement wherever you need to. If you're calling a friend and they don't answer, call somebody else. Don't don't sink down into isolation. It's no good. It's no good. And please remember, these are spiritual struggles. They're not just merely human struggles. Blessings on your day.